This time change got me jacked up. Woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, 3:55, and was just wide awake, ready to go tackle the day. It's human nature to think that our pace is the correct pace. I've heard it explained this way before, where like you're driving on the interstate and we assume that everyone going faster than us is a maniac and everyone going slower than us is a grandma. You see it in fitness where we think that people that aren't doing as much as us are lazy and the people that are doing more than us are obsessed, which is a wild way to think because who made you the standard of what's right? Any reasonable person is doing what they believe is best for them given their own perspective and all the information that they have available to them. In a lot of ways in life, I try to go too fast and I don't pace myself and I miss some of the fine details. And I think, why is everybody not keeping up? When in reality, some people are doing better because they're being meticulous and thoughtful on their moves instead of running through it. The other side of that coin is there's people who never move because they need everything to be perfect before they jump. I used to cause myself a lot of anxiety trying to control things that I couldn't control, trying to hold on and force levers that weren't mine to move. There's this old Chinese proverb about this Chinese farmer. One day his horse runs away and the people in the village say, "What terrible luck." Farmer replies, "Maybe." The horse comes back and 7 wild horses followed him. And then the village people said, "Oh, what great fortune." And he said, "Maybe." Then his son, while trying to tame the wild horses, breaks his leg. Then the people in the village say, "Oh, what terrible luck." Which the farmer says, "Maybe." Finally, the army comes in to draft all the young men in the village to go to war. And they skip over the son because of his broken leg. And the village people say, "Oh, what great fortune." And the farmer replies, "Maybe." Most of my hardest seasons were the ones that taught me the most lessons and helped me develop the most. A few years ago, I got really, really sick. Like so sick that I seriously thought I was gonna die. Went to the ER multiple times, lost a ton of weight, was extremely weak and just like laid out for weeks. I had to come to terms with how out of control I actually was. I can do all the right things with health and fitness and I could still die tomorrow. I could die in a car right now while I'm driving to the gym. Getting to the point of letting go and saying, this isn't in my control and it's not conducive to me to try to control it. That was incredibly freeing, and that season broke a piece off of me that wasn't serving me. I realized how out of control I am on so many things. During that time, I meditated on this prayer called the Serenity Prayer. And it says, "God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference." Irregardless of if you're religious or not, those words carry a lot of weight. It's undeniable there are things in life that we can't change, and to try to change them causes more stress and anxiety and the feeling of being out of control than if you would just let go. And then on the flip side of that, the courage to change the things that I can. We can't control the perceptions that other people have of us or their actions or the things that happen to us, but we can control our attitude and our effort and the way we go about life. And to have the courage to do the right things, to do the things that matter, and the wisdom to decipher what things I can change and what I can't is almost the most important of all. These are things that I'm trying to learn right now. These are things that I have learned and I'm still learning. These things are easy to say and hard to live. To me, it seems change isn't like a light switch. It's I have changed and I'm being changed. Change is practiced. You don't work out one day and say, all right, now I'm fit. No, it's a way that you live by the things that you put in your body and the energy you spend in the gym. When I think I'm having terrible luck and things are going wrong, I hope that I can think back to that Chinese parable and say, maybe. It might just be a lesson that I haven't learned and life is trying to teach it to me, and it's something that I need to break off of myself to grow and level up to the next place. Sometimes the hardest things in life are actually your blessings in disguise. I remember meeting with a business coach and us telling her our goal is we want to have 10 coaches. I think that would mean we made it, and now we're here. And guess what? I don't think we've made it. We're still moving. I mean, don't get me wrong, we are blessed, and I am so thankful for the place that we're at, but we're not done yet. It's also so important to stop and go. I remember dreaming about getting to the place that we're at right now. I remember when I was 19, and I was like, I want to own a gym someday. 19-year-old me would be so freaking ecstatic. It's so easy to get caught up in life and get discouraged by hard things. But man, sometimes you just gotta think back to when you were dreaming and praying for what you have today. Just finished up my second practice at Eco this week. Practice with Noah, he freaking kicked my butt. He challenges me where I feel like sometimes when I'm wrestling with people, I can rely on just being a few steps ahead with my moves, and I can be a little bit lazy. But with him, I'm finding myself getting caught because of lazy things that I'm doing, where I'm not moving my feet to win the scrambles. I'm staying still and just holding on instead of being offensive to keep moving and staying in a adopted position. And he finds those advantages on me because he keeps doing that. I see what's happening. I have to implement change and be okay getting tired to get to those places and to move my feet more, even once I get tired. Today I tried to push the pace. In those early games, I was going hard, I was moving my feet, I was doing it, and I just slowly faded as practice went on. I gotta get to where I can push that pace the whole practice. I know it's fun to sometimes go into practice and just sub people and just get a bunch of wins and leave with your with a big ego, feeling like you're on top of the world and you can take on anyone. But honestly, you get better by getting your butt kicked. And then today, I got my butt kicked, and I'm thankful for it because it showed me the places that I need to get better and the places that I'm gonna put my attention on so I can get better. There's no reason I should be getting taken down in matches solely on me being lazy and have a lack of conditioning and not doing the things that I know I have to do. He hit me with a sick double, and it was simply because he was so far away I didn't think he could get to my legs from there. Sure enough, he freaking shot across that mat and got in on it, and it was nasty. Okay, now I'm headed back to Empire to hit leg day with Luke. I took a shower, went home, took a shower, and grabbed my lunch and ate it on the way to the gym. I haven't even stopped sweating from practice, so this leg day is going to be really tough to push through. Still got sweat. I don't know if you can see that, but I got sweat on my freaking head still. That's the worst, when you take a shower and you get out and you're still sweating. But tight schedule today, so I got to get it when I can. So we'll see how this leg day goes. I typically work out before I train jiu-jitsu. Don't normally do it the other way around, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but It's got to go either way.
Come on. Easy. Go.
It's never debated, heavily rated, charge it up. I gotta start it up. Tell them it's not enough. Still do what it takes, raising the stakes is so abrupt. Came here with an energy, what are you telling me? Hold it up. Oh man, let it be known I'm ready to go. I never lose, I gain control. I know the move and break the mold, so you know. This time I go